Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fun and Budget Act, where we balance our lives and our financial responsibility. You know, all the extracurricular things we do along with our finances. So if you're into that sort of thing, that sort of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below if at any point you have a question. What we're going to talk about now is our February budget. In the beginning of the month, I make a plan for my budget, and then at the end of the month, I reconcile everything and see if or how well what I intended matches up with what actually happened. So let's begin with our budget. Now, on this side of the paper are the things that I planned to have happened. And on this side of the paper is what actually happened. Things highlighted in pink means I did better than expected. And if it's highlighted in blue, it means I did worse than expected, or I didn't budget for it at all. So let's get started. For the month of February, I had projected that I would make $12,430, and I actually bought in $12,796. That extra bump was additional YouTube money that I didn't anticipate. And the reason why is because while YouTube analytics kind of tells us what we're projected to make, I had found that in the past months that it may say one thing and then it may be off by $50 with what actually hits my bank account. So therefore, I always underproject what I make in YouTube earnings, and then what actually comes in, a little bit of a pleasant surprise. In gifts, I said that I would give away $750, and I actually gifted away $981. HOA fee came in at $95. The gas bill, $170. Electricity bill, $300, and it actually came in at $310. My gas bill and my electric bill has actually been coming in pretty high. This time last year, or even the year before, it was actually $100 less than what's been happening now. And I am so hoping that having gotten a new furnace will actually fix that. Let's see, hopefully. Cell phone, $215, and that is for 3 phones with unlimited data plan. Internet, $80. Security systems on 2 homes, $120. And insurances, that is for 3 cars, my home warranty insurance on my rental property, and insurance that I actually pay for somebody else. That is $260. Easy Pass, $25. Subscription services, and this includes Netflix, Hulu, YouTube Red, and $5 to a Patreon account. That is $35 a month. Hair, did not get my hair done, so I had projected $100, and I actually kept that $100 in my pocket. Nails, did not get my nails done, so I said $75, and again kept that $75 in my pocket. Home Depot. If you watched my video, what was that video? My 2018 year in review, I talked about having my front porch redone and borrowing the money from my Home Depot card interest free. And so therefore I'm paying that back at the rate of $200 a month. Well, this month I actually sent them $250. And so that means what I owe them. I owe them $850 on that card. And I have to like June 2020 next year or something to pay that off. And of course it'll be paid off long before then. The idea when you borrow something on your credit card and it says interest free, the idea is to always budget it so that you actually finish it a couple of months before the due date. And I say this because if you accidentally mess up and pay 1 second over the due date, they are going to apply all that back interest to the purchase, meaning that your interest-free loan was not technically interest-free, and they're actually banking on you messing up. So don't mess up. Just make it so that you actually pay it off well ahead of schedule, and you'll be good. And you'll be playing the money game like a champion. I thought that one of my credit cards fees were due this month, of $60 and it wasn't. So we actually kept that $60 in our pocket. Housekeeper, I said $200 and it actually came in at $210. Chef, $300. HVAC repairs and maintenance. Okay, y'all already know the story. My furnace broke and I had all of the people come out and give me quotes on it, give me diagnostics, and diagnose it. And everybody was like, yo, you need a new furnace. So I went ahead and I got a new furnace and I paid $3,805. But I believe, and memory is not serving me correctly, about $360 of that was because I actually purchased a maintenance plan, which I'm still on the fence about if I actually need it. But let's just be adults and get our stuff taken care of and take proper care of our equipment. So $3,805 is what I paid for that. And what I'm super happy about, once again, is that I had the money in this budget and the money that I bring in the month to just go ahead and knock that out. I did not have to borrow from my savings, or not even borrow. I didn't have to pull money from my savings, and I did not have to put money on a credit card to pay back later or anything like that. I just went ahead and paid for that. So that is a super win, and I have a whole cool new furnace from it, and hopefully my utility bills go down because of this. The hotel budget motel, I said $118, and it actually came in at $98 because when we arrived at our hotel, it's a non-smoking hotel, and they made me sign all of these papers saying I will not smoke in the room, and you know, all of that, initial here, initial here, initial there. Well, when we got to our room, it smelled just like smoke. I'm like, this room smells so smoky. Let me go back and let them know so that they don't think that we're up in here smoking and now we have to pay some sort of extra fee. So when I went back, they apologized. They didn't have another room to move us to because the hotel was fully booked. And so therefore, instead of $118, they gave us a little bit of a discount. So it came in at $98. $1,420 went to 401k. And the mortgage, $3,100. And I didn't think I was going to send anything extra to my mortgage because of the HVAC repair that I had to have done. But I did have some money left over. And so what I do is I just go ahead and kind of leave my cushion. And then I try to underspend in my life. And whatever I have left over, I can send to the goal of paying off this good home. And so I actually had $305 left over. So I went ahead and I'm applying that to the mortgage. So I will be sending $3,405 to the mortgage. Snow tubing. So this month was super fun in February. We actually went snowboarding this month, and I think, I don't know, one of these days, I'm so late with everything, so one of these days I'll probably have a video come out about the experience and everything when I get around to it. The backlog is crazy. And so I paid $77 for 2 people to go snow tubing, which I never did at Liberty before, and it turned out to be so much fun. And I don't think snow tubing cost $77. But what had happened was, okay, let me explain what had happened was. What had happened was Gwen went ahead and purchased the tickets for our snow tubing. So in exchange, I paid for her lift pass, which was $77. She was going to give me the difference because snow tubing was actually cheaper. But I told her, never mind, because I turned out I didn't pay for my lift pass. So therefore, I was like, you know, I had some extra money. So I just paid for it and it was all good. I am going to New York in March, and so my flight for that was $219. March is the month of all the birthdays, and so one of the birthday celebrations I'm going to be doing is going to take place in New York, in Long Island, and in the city, Manhattan. And then business expenses came to $109, and that is because I purchased an external hard drive and something else. I think I purchased something for a giveaway. Now, in this section down here, what I do is what I call mindful spending. I don't necessarily budget for it. I just try to be super conscious of what I'm spending and ask myself questions. Is it necessary? Is it needed? Are you buying it just because you want it? Like, I just really give myself some drills before spending the money. And so on this side of the paper is what happened the previous month, and on this side of the paper is what I did this month. So last month in Miscellaneous, I spent $180. This month I spent $341. And a lot of that was just household goods and personal hygiene things. Groceries. Last month I spent $225 in groceries. This month I spent $142 in groceries. Restaurants. Last month I spent $54 in restaurants. And this month $129 in restaurants. Simply because, let me see, February. It was Valentine's Day. We went out snow tubing and we stayed over there. So we just spent a little more money eating out than I would normally have done. And there you have it, guys. That is my February budget. It is an every dollar budget, meaning that every single dollar was accounted for, and I did something totally responsible to include the leftover money goes toward my mortgage. Normally what I do, it either goes to my mortgage or go to my savings, one or the other. It doesn't just sit in my bank account or carry over to the next month. There you go. That's the story that my money told in the month of February. What story did your money tell about you? Until next time, y'all, do not forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you are so inclined, and leave a comment below. And let's give a virtual high five to me, to you, to all of us. Thank y'all, Fab Fam, for watching these videos. And until the next video, take care. Peace.